Hi guys, it's Clinton D'Souza and I'm back with another edition of Sports Encounter with me, only on Goa 365. Today I'll be speaking to a young boy who hails from Benaulim and who has made his name across the world. He started off his journey in football right from his very childhood, and now he's a superstar in Goa. He's none other than Princeton Rebello. Let's watch to what he has to say. So now I have with me Princeton Rebello, who is at home during the lockdown and he's all eager to speak to his fans out there. So Princeton, how was it this period in the lockdown for you?
It was like a difficult moment for all of us. Like we used to be at home and no football, nothing. But I used to play on my local ground and I used to train with my local boys and I used to play over there.
We've also seen, besides football, Princeton went into athletics of going into cycling, running, jogging on the beach. So how was that experience? Because your videos went super viral on social media.
Yeah, for me, like it was an experience like which I didn't thought I'll do it, but lockdown made me do it, and like it was nice, and the moments I enjoyed, and it was like a very nice moment for me to train on the beach and go for cycling.
Was it cycling a part of your daily routine of exercise and keeping you motivated, or is just a extra part for you to go through the lockdown?
For me, not really. I was not into cycling, but yeah, I used to drive cycle of my friend. But lately, I bought a cycle for me because of this lockdown, and I used to go for cycling.
So coming back, you said besides cycling, what are the other sports that you opted for during the lockdown?
I used to play badminton. I used to play video game on PlayStation. FIFA. I used to do that was rare, and I used to watch South Indian movies.
Was this lockdown something which kept you more home because everyone was seen staying home, getting frustrated? So was it frustrating for you, or was it something for you to try something new?
No, it was really frustrating because I never be at home. I keep on playing. I go to play futsal and all, but this lockdown made me stay at home and play these activities.
Princeton, will come back to your game last season. In the last season of 2019-20, you have played a total of 8 matches for 38 minutes, having a good accuracy of passing for 76% with 50 passes and 68 touches. You have conquered in your name. So, how would you rate your performance in the Hero Indian Super League last season?
I won't talk about much about my performance because it's not the match time which I expected. I just got 38 minutes in 8 matches, but for me, it was like whenever I played, I gave my best in those 8 matches, whatever the minutes may be, maybe 2, 5, 10. But I won't rate my performance because I gave my best when till I played. Whenever I played, I did everything possible to play for the team.
So what was so you said you would not rate your performance in the last season, but how would you take your performance in future? Taking back the past, how would you take it in future for you in the upcoming season?
Much about my performance because it's not the match time which I expected. 38 minutes and 8 matches which I played, I expected much more than that. But whenever I came on, I gave my best and I tried to play for the team.
Yeah. So you have also played with some of the legends in your team. So how was it playing with them? Because for you, in your last interview with us, you had also mentioned that you had some very good memories, and it is the best moment for you because you're sharing the moment. I mean, sharing the pitch with some of the great legends and some idols for many. So how was that experience playing with some of the great players that FC Goa ever had?
For me, it was a great experience which I never thought I would have in my life because for me, Jahu, Edu Vidya, Hugo, Lenny, Koro, and Mandar, and all are like inspiration because they always motivated me. And even though I didn't play much, they always told me that I have a future and keep working hard, and they kept me motivated. And for me, it's like always, as I said, I have a blessing playing with them, so for me, they are like always they will be like motivators for me.
So, what was that motivation that used to come from your seniors for you? Because you being the junior, you're one of the kid like over there, kid figure, and for them, and you were for their, I mean, they were for you like a role model. So, how was that motivation from their end for you?
They used to always tell me keep working hard, like in practice sessions, trainings. As like they were saying, like I used to work very hard, and they told me to keep working, you no matter what, you because you you never know what tomorrow can
Hmm.
hold, and like it always motivated me off and on the pitch.
Hmm. So we have also seen that you have played some in those 8 matches. You made 2 clearances and also with 5 tackles with just one fall in your name. So what would you like to comment on those statistics of yours?
I don't know what to say because it happens in match. You cannot predict what you can do, so it just happened.
We have also seen when you are part of those matches that Goa has won to Mumbai, then also with Chennai. So how would you see your performance? There are 2 matches that Goa has played brilliantly when you were on the pitch, and there were other also like 2 matches where Goa couldn't perform that much. So how would you rate your performance in those kind of matches?
As I said, I don't want to talk about my performance, but yeah, for me, whenever I went on the pitch, I gave my best, whatever I could, in whichever way I could help the team. And yeah, the team was a very good squad last year, and whenever I went in, I always gave my best. And
So you always said that whenever you went in, you always give your best. So how is it that best that comes besides football? What are the other things that Princeton Rebello is best at?
I just take as football.
So is that now coming back to the lockdown thing? In the lockdown, we have seen that many of the superstars or some of the great fan followers, all of them, they opted besides their career, they opted for many other things. Like you went into cycling, you went into badminton. Is it that did you also go to some cooking activities or outdoor activities where which motivated you and kept you busy during the lockdown besides cycling and badminton?
No, no, I don't like cooking and all. I just like to play and spend my time with my friends. And yeah, sometimes we used to go on the beach to have bath. We used
Hmm.
to go to on the beach to do our workouts and for jogging and all because the beach is nearby for me,
Yes.
just 2 minutes. So yeah,
So that beach boy effect actually took you to the beach. You're trying to say.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Because from the first only, I've been always working on the beach, doing my workouts, doing.
So what is the what are the things that you learned from this lockdown period?
Uh, the most important that I learned, like many of them were with their own families. Those
Yes.
who could not give their family members time, they kept they being at home. They could give much
Yes.
spend
Yes.
much time with their family, especially me and my family. My dad was down, so I could spend much time with them.
Yeah. So was there more of household activities, or it was just spending time and being at home, or were there another kind of bonding that you sensed in this lockdown?
Yeah, like it was mostly being at home. Then my friends coming, aside boys, they come, they say, let's go to play, let's go out. Then we used to just go with the cycle, car, bike, like anything.
So, how exciting is the upcoming season for you? Because you also have a new coach where you will be playing under. You will have something new to learn from the other players and also the coach. So, how do you see the upcoming season of ISL for you with FC Goa?
For me, I've taken it as one of my most important season because I want to play. Really, I want to play this season. I want to make a name for myself. I want to be in the national team, and for me to play under the new coach, I'm eagerly waiting to play under him and perform under him and be in the national team soon as possible because I've kept my targets very high for this season, and I know I'll do it, and I have to do it.
So you said you want to go, you want to see yourself representing India. So you already have some of your colleagues who are there in the national team. So how do you feel about them? What are your wishes for them, and how do you rate them?
Uh, from my side, they are the best because it's not easy to be in the national team. especially
Hmm.
Mandar, Brandon, Seriton now, and
Yes.
they are like for me like I've taken inspiration from them, being an inspiration. They always tell me like it's not easy to be in the national team, and for me now seeing in the national team, I'm eagerly waiting also to be in the national team soon as possible. I'll do it, and I have to.
I think you're. I think in those 8 matches also that you have played, you must have not come in the first 11, but you came as a substitute. You have given some of the finest performances that I think ever that you have played. Even we have also seen your performance in the Goa Pro League when you were with the development team and also heading towards the first team. You also gave one of your finest performances. So where do you think is the biggest challenge for you? Which was the most difficult part? Playing in the Goa League and then coming into ISL, or it was only the ISL which was big for you?
For me, since the ISL came, I always used to be a fan of FC Goa. First 3 seasons, I was like going for the matches in the stadium, watching it, and from the third season, I've been targeting ISL, and from last 3 seasons, I'm doing it. And for
Yes.
me, ISL is more important than Pro League because Goa Pro League is like developing players for the next level. And
Yes.
for me, it has done. I've developed in Goa Pro League. I've played there, and for me, from being there till then I went to play for the India under 19 national team, and then ISL. For me, ISL is much more bigger than that.
So you've also played with India before, so you just have to make your way to the seniors. So when shall we see Princeton Rebello in the senior Indians team?
uh, I just believe trust in God, and I believe in himself, and I know I'll this season is very very important for
Hmm.
me, as I have kept my targets very high to be in the national team, and I know I'll do it, and I'm working towards it, and I'll really do it.
Okay, I think as you said, we need to believe in ourselves and also work hard. I think on that note, we'll take a short break. We will be back with more interesting figures and more discussion with Princeton. Keep watching Goa 365 until then. Welcome back, and we still have Princeton with us. So, Princeton, we were going behind, I mean, we were researching about you. In 2014, you had gone to England and joined the under 15 side of the Queen's Park Rangers, and you stayed in the English Football League, I mean, academy for almost 6 months and then returned to India, and then you rejoined a local club. So, how was it playing for you in England before?
Like first of all, I went with my family there, and
Hmm.
then through school I went to for a selection trial, and then they were like, you should go for a much more top club. So then they sent me for trials to another
Yeah.
club. Then QPR, they finally saw me, and they were like, you should join us. Then I used to train with them, play practice matches, and then they were like, for you to be here you have to proceed for a Portuguese passport. And I was like, no, I can't do that. And because my dad wanted me to play for the national team, and because of that, and even I wanted to be in the national team, so that's the reason I didn't.
What are the things that you learned when you were in England? You said you went for a vacation, but that vacation made for you something better because you got a chance to train with some of the international academies. So, how was it for you, and what did you learn over there which helped you today?
Yeah, for me, like most they come from a very young age, they play
Hmm.
football, and like they are like most important is passing and the awareness of the ball,
Yes.
like when to pass, when not to pass, and what's the pace, on what pace you have to pass. So that's the most important thing, and being focused.
Yes. So as you said, you're being focused, and then afterwards, you also once you came back, then you played for a local club, and then you went in the Goa Professional League to the sides of Vasco. So how did that benefit you in Vasco and also in Betalbati Sports Club?
Yeah, for me in Battle team, like they used to not say much. Like they used to tell me to play my game, and I have to do it. because the grounds were also not okay. Like we used to play on the sand grounds, and for me, then I moved to Goa Professional League, Vasco
Yes.
Sports Club.
Yes.
My mentor Eben, coach Eben, he told me that I can make a good career in football by playing for Vasco, and then further on. Then he used to always say, "You give your best on the pitch," and like he gave me the confidence to play freely. And maybe today this I've reached here is because of him, because of the confidence level he gave me.
Princeton, coming back, is that in 2018 you were also a part of the Indian Arrows. So how was it playing for the All India Football Federation development squad with Indian Arrows?
Yeah, for me, it was a experience to play in the I League, and like I was the youngest player from Goa that season
Yes.
to play in the I League. And for me, in remaining, there were 6 or 7 matches remaining,
Yeah.
and I didn't wanted to go to Indian Arrows because I wanted to be in the ISL squad. But then the
Correct.
management was like, "You're getting to play I League."
Yes.
And for any youngster, it will be a great opportunity to play in the I League and get experience. So I was like, okay. I spoke to Clifford and Coach Derek. They told me you take that move, so I took that
Yeah.
move. And for me, it was a really a great experience to play in I League with Indian Arrows.
Yes, and there was a match in Shillong wherein you came for the 46th minute, substituted for Abhijit Sarkar as the Indian Arrows, who lost for 1-0. So how would you rate your performance in that particular match?
For me, like I just reached that day, that day in Shillong, and I in the evening I played that match. Sorry, day before that, and I
Yeah.
played that match. He told me just play, go play your play your game like how I played the AFC Cup, and then I went in an attacking position, attacking
Yes.
midfield. So there I played, and for me it was really helpful, and yeah, I played good there.
Yes, and after that, soon after Indian Arrows, you came back to FC Goa. So, how was it coming back from? How
Yeah.
was it coming back from Indian Arrows to FC Goa and then starting your career with a big bang with FC Goa in the Hero Indian Super League?
Yeah, for me, after I played I League, I came on in the development squad. I practiced there, I trained with them, and from there, making a move in the senior team is like a really a great start for my career. Because it's every player's dream to be a part of the first team,
Yes.
and for me, like that experience made me count.
So if you go to see your career statistics, you have given like you have always grown and you are growing. So coming back to your growth, where do you see yourself in future in the next 5 years?
For me, like I want to be a player of FC Goa only, and like for me, I have to be a regular in the national team. And if I have an opportunity to play in Europe or any other country, I will make a move
Yes.
because like it will really help me and it will inspire the young players who are coming in the ranks. So
Yeah.
for me, I should be on the top in more 5 years.
You have also played the sides of your former coaches. You have also played with some of the legends, and now you are going to play with another good coach from Spain itself. So, what do you see in the upcoming season for you and playing under a new coach?
For me, I'm eagerly waiting to play under the new coach because I've heard a lot about him in
Yes.
Greece, especially,
Yes.
and like I want to train under him, and I will give my best, and I want to prove myself that I can do it, and I will do it.
So, Princeton, we were like, what is the strategy or the plan that you have where it will make sure that you enter the Indian squad over there, the national squad?
Like for me, the most important thing is doing the hard work and doing the practice well. And for me, like for me, training is very important because it makes you perfect.
Yes.
And for me, I'll just go through the flow. I'll keep giving my best, and God will do the rest. I trust Him, and I know the most important thing is like believing in yourself, and I have that belief that I will do it.
Okay. Have you received any kind of guidance or kind of motivation from your colleagues, even for the upcoming season or in your football career so far?
Yeah, for me, like Clifford used to always say, like from the beginning, if you have come till this high, you will make it to the big. And like now, even Mandar, he always tells me, just wait, be patient, your time will come. Even Lenny, Sheridan, they say, Baba tu azun dakto ha rao. I
Yeah,
say,
telling.
okay, I will do it. And like they always tell me, especially Mandar, he always beats behind my back. Be patient. Even whenever I lose my mind and I'm out of control, he always tells me, just be patient.
Okay, even we have seen that you have lots of patience because personally, even I have met you quite often, and I've also spoken to you. You're very calm, quiet. So how is it how is it for you to be regular in this kind of situation? Because is that are you always patient, calm, quiet, professionally and personally as well?
To be honest, I'm not really. I'm like this football made me to be patient, like, or else I'm not a patient guy. I want things to be in my side, but someone said patience is the key to success.
Yes,
But in
correct.
football, whatever you like, you have to be patient for it.
Yes.
And like as I said, God is there. No matter what, I believe in Him. And like 2 years, I've been patient to make my debut. In the first season, I didn't make
Yes.
my debut in the ISL,
Correct.
but I played Super Cup. And
Hmm.
see, if last season I didn't play much, but at least I got to play in the
Yes.
ISL 8 matches, 38 minutes. That's as I said, patience. You have to be patient for whatever good is coming.
Yes, I feel that there are hurdles everywhere. It's how you cross your hurdle and then you come up. Instead of just skipping the hurdle, you have crossed your hurdle, and that is why you are here today. And also, I want to know if Princeton Rebello wasn't a footballer, what would Princeton be?
Like if I wasn't a footballer, like till now, by now I would have been working in London, because my mom, she had taken me there. And like I by now I would have been there working.
Yeah, you said that your dad motivated you to play, and also because his dream is he has a dream to see you wearing that blue skin on your sleeve. So, what how was that? What how did you take that dream of his?
Yeah, whenever I was in London, I used to cry, like saying, I want to go to Goa, I want to play for FC Goa, I want to be in the national team. Then when he saw me playing for India under 19, scoring the free kick against Bangladesh,
Yes.
and and he was very happy. And now he told me that he want to see me in the national team soon as possible. And he also always tells me, just believe in yourself, and most important thing, believe in the Almighty. And even my mom says now, you can do it, and with God's grace.
I said with God's grace and all. I just want to ask you now. You know a pandemic is going on. COVID-19 coronavirus is all across the world, and there are lots of cases also rising in Goa, India, and across the world. So, what was that reaction when you came to know that COVID-19 coronavirus has hit India and Goa? So, how did you react to
Like
this news?
like most of all, I didn't knew at least even what it was. Then slowly, slow by slow, everyone was like, it is a virus affecting everyone. And then they did it as a lockdown. And like it was a frustrating moment for everyone. Like we can't watch the games, English Premier Champions League, and we can't go out to play and nothing. But it made me really more frustrated. And yeah.
So, what is your reaction towards the rise in cases in Goa and also in India and across the world? Because daily there are cases rising, but there are also people recovering, no doubt. But what is your reaction towards the cases that are rising?
I don't know what to say, but I'll just say one thing: just pray that everyone will be safe, and there won't be any more cases rising up, because no one knows what tomorrow holds.
Yes,
So
exactly.
just pray.
So, what because we have seen that you used to post a lot of your content, your kind of lockdown on social media. We have also seen one video where you're cycling, driving, and also workout on the beach. So, what will be your message for the fans for follow? You have a lot of fan following. We have also seen at Fatorda how people are screaming your name, Princeton, Princeton, Princeton. So, what will be your message for those fans to go ahead, enjoy the lockdown, and also be safe?
I will just say to them, first of all, be safe. And whenever you all are stepping out of the house, be aware of the cases rising up.
Yes,
And if you all are being at home, just play with the ball, spend your time with your family, because you never know what when you next you can get
get
time to spend with
affected.
your
Yes,
family again.
exactly.
So from my side, just hope for the best, and God will do the rest.
Okay, I think on that note, we had a wonderful discussion. Thank you so much, Princeton, for spending your time with Goa 365 and also sharing some of the moments, the journey that you, the beautiful journey that you had in your career. And we, on, on behalf of all the viewers and the fans, I would like to wish you all the very best for the upcoming season also. And yes, stay safe, stay blessed, and wish you all the very best. I think on that note, I come to an end of another edition of Sports Encounter with me. Thank you so much, and also please stay safe, stay blessed, and also keep watching Goa 365. Thank you.
Thank you, Clinton. Thank you so
Thank,
much.